talk about picking the right horse while I'm watching the Toronto Seattle playoff series. I just got off of TikTok, had a banner time talking live. I'm starting to understand the audiences on TikTok and also on YouTube. YouTube seems like there's more, um, what should I say, educational content, inspirational content, and my audience is majority 35 and older, and at least 90% men. Hey, I've been thinking about you. I went on yesterday, Kevin, on live. I've been out of town seeing my grandkids, seeing my father. As you know, my father's going to be 100 in February, and I'm preparing to go to Vietnam for a minimum of 2 months. So I've been talking to people about not only touring all of Vietnam, I'm looking at trying to do a gig or two in sales, trying to find something to do. So I've been pretty busy, man. Saw my grandkids, all cool. Everybody's happy. I've been traveling, and YouTube is basically a smaller gig for me, but I like it. You know, it's just like you getting back to me. You know, getting back to me and caring about what I talk about. TikTok's really crazy. I know you're not a baseball fan, but I'm watching in my man cave. I'm watching baseball here. Not much of a football guy except for fantasy football. I'm talking about American football. But today we're going to talk about picking the right horse. So how are you doing? How's the business going? You still bowling? Hey, I had a 192 the other day, and I had my ball detoxed. I didn't even know what detoxing balls are except our own. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. How's your bowling going? You still got those hot dates with that young woman that you work with? Your wife. How are the kids? Everybody's cool? I'm assuming they're in school. Yeah, 192, man. I'm starting to get that hook. My average is about 163 now, and that's less than a year, so I'm really happy with that. I should have had over 200, of course, but I missed a bunch of spares. Cool. The kids in school, you got the holidays. You guys celebrate Christmas, uh, no Thanksgiving. You're in Australia, right? Or New Zealand. I'm pretty sure you're Australian. Oh, cool. Out. Okay. So most of the same guys come on top. You know, I get mostly guys. My YouTube is it kind of takes forever to get the documentation to get monetized. So keep talking to me, keep looking at the reruns, comment, all that stuff. New Zealand, that's it. Okay. How many are working with you? I think you have a daughter working with you, right? Besides your wife. Make sure you're selling, keep those sales up, and get contracts if you can. Because when you go to sell, a good brand, a good name has a lot to do with it. Yeah, I figured that. That's why you missed me. Same situation. I did get a couple comments from some of the guys saying, "Hey, Rock, where are you?" Well, I'm on TikTok almost every day. Yeah, your wife and your daughter. I'm on TikTok. It's a completely different audience, and I talk about dating and picking the right horse, and It's kind of funny actually because American women, it's a whole new ball game when you're over 50. Believe me. Okay, cool. Happy birthday, kid. How old are you? Alien filters. Who is that? Is that a troll? You know, I'm in my man cave watching a baseball game. 89, American Woman, great son. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep that one down. 13 years old on YouTube. Happy birthday, kid. You got a whole life in front of you. Good for you. Stay healthy though. Why are you sick? Got to be careful. What country are you in? I'm going to call you VE. What country are you in? Okay. Kevin, how's business going, man? You going to finish strong? Are you calendar year or fiscal year? And I'm going to ask you a tough question. Are you up or down this year in percentage? You're up 5%, 3%? You down 3% from last year? What is it? Mexico. Mexican food is the best, man. I'm Italian and I love a Mexican food. You in Mexico City? I've been to Mexico City, and that's it in Mexico. Big city, by the way. What else is going on, everybody? Let me see here. It's still top of the fourth, 1-0. Ooh, guy hit his. Okay. Wow, that's awesome, man. Good for you, Kevin. You know, if you're growing 15%, have that thing going for 3, 4 quarters, and you're going to be noticed big time. Good contracts. Make sure you got cash. If it's out there, invest in technology. And don't forget marketing and your brand. Your brand's important because that's your reputation. And don't say you don't have any competition. Everybody's got competition. And if you don't have it directly, it'll surprise you down the road. A little slow tonight. You know why? They're probably watching football here in America. My audience, most of it's America and men over over 35. Very few youngsters, even though that's who I could mentor best. It's guys like you, Kevin, that people don't realize how tough it is to run a business. Kevin, if you had to do it all over again, would you do the business the way it is, or would you look at a different? I'm watching this, a different segment. Wow. Cool. You have any problem with collections? With food? How's Australia or New Zealand doing anyway, economically? Are there any tariffs with the United States or no? You do everything domestically or do you export? I'm assuming you don't. Do you have those trucks with frozen, you know, coolers? Because I know you got trucks, but you got the cooler ones too? Brian, no, I'm not in the basement, man. I'm hoping to be 3-3, but I've been fighting, man. And you know what's something? I'm really working at the youngsters because nobody's trading anybody. So you got to go with the youngsters. And I'm very strategic. I watch what's going on with the youngsters that are coming up because a lot of these older guys are hurt, or you can't trust in football who they're going to play, who they're going to throw to, and so on. Okay, Kevin. Oh, really? I gotta. I hope I'm not muting. Hi, John. Hey, I took this week. I took. I have on my team. I have two quarterbacks. I got Indiana Jones, and I got Sam Darnold. And what's his name got more points this week? That's because he could run. Daniel Jones. How about you? Who do you got? I don't know who I look like anymore. Does it matter? I don't know. I feel like Kevin. I don't know if we're having a problem here. I hope not. Lamar. Wow. Baltimore. Wow. Unreal. Yeah. Kayla Williams is good. Chicago's actually good this year. My opponent has two players going. I'm done for the day, uh, but she's going to have to pick up close to 40 points, and I think that's going to be hard. But you never know in football. Hey, man, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Keep throwing me thumbs up. I don't know what it means, all of it. Another thing you could do, Kevin, is replay in a day or two. John Roberts, that was a printing company in Minnesota. John, what do you do? Bye bye, Bams. How you doing, kid? Who's watching baseball? Who's watching football as we talk? Anybody? I'm in my man cave watching baseball. Okay. If everybody hear me okay? Because my New Zealand subscriber is going in and out. He might think it's on his end. Sorry to hear, John. Are you okay? You have hope though? You're not going to give up, are you? I give up on dating. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. What else is going on? Okay, Kevin. Listen, everybody. I want you to think about year end. It's already November. Let's just call it November. So what I look at the end of the year is I look at my IRAs, my Roth. What can I do? And now with the new tax laws, and you got to look at all that as we age. You know what I mean? Try to salvage any cash flow. Cash flow is the key because there's a lot of people in white collar that are not only unemployed or unemployable because it's getting really hard to be a professional in white collar and get a job within 2 to 3 years. I talk to recruiters and they say, Rock, if you're over 50, it can be tough, man. That a baby, John. You know, my dad's going to be 100 in February. And he told me one time a good friend of his had the choice at the hospital whether to get a surgery or die within 48 hours. Seriously. And she decided to die. So our family members and so on went to visit this person. And my dad said at the end of the day, he goes, she gave up. And I couldn't believe that. I don't know if I had a choice if I want to go through stuff, especially as I get older, you know? So, John, there's a saint. His name is Padre Pio. He's an Italian priest. And he has a saying, pray, hope, and don't worry. And I told my father, that's his favorite saint. And my dad and I always talk about pray, hope, and don't worry. And I said, Dad, the praying and the hope is not a problem. It's the worrying, you know? Okay, what else can we talk about? Yeah, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. You guys listen to music, you take walks, you work out. I know Kevin works out. Uh, oh, there's an out. Let's see here. It's 1-0 Toronto in the top of the fifth, I think. Yeah, top of the fifth. Van, what do you mean? You know, I went to bed. I fell asleep in this chair, lazy boy. I got up at 3 something, 3 in the morning or something like that. I was so frustrated with baseball. I'm watching the World Series playoffs, and there was a Seattle and Detroit played 15 innings. It was awesome. Way to go, Kevin. You guys, to be successful, you got to take risks, not foolish risks. Rodney, they just didn't have the depth, man. They just didn't have the depth. I was sorry to see him go down. And so my Yankees went down. I think Toronto's going to go all the way. And I hope they play Milwaukee, but it's probably the Dodgers and Toronto. Yeah, that Scooble, man, what a dude. I wish I was hoping they would keep him in. but they didn't. But they know the analytics. You see what Toronto did to the Yankees? Every inning, new pitcher. And that's what Seattle was doing. They were pounding. Sometimes you have to go for it, man. What's Nikos? Kevin, I don't know what that is. Kevin, you're retracting. Malt vinegar, I don't even know what that is. Is that a beer? Okay. We got everybody tired that you're watching football, watching baseball. Kevin's working. What's going on, everybody? You got to look at my YouTube. I've been putting stuff out there. What is it? Is it alcohol? What's it do to you? I I drink water, coffee. I'll put some lemon in my water. You guys are going to be crazy, but I like Mountain Dew for a treat, but it's not good for you. Oh, the sour vinegar. I think I use vinegar in my wash because of bacteria. I don't want to have any bacteria. You ever smell these guys at the club or somewhere and they got a smell to them? That's because they don't clean their shirts with the right detergent or whatever. Okay. Anybody on TikTok? I'm on TikTok too, but it's a completely different deal. Or are you all on YouTube for education and inspiration? What's going on? I need to know. I monetize. To me, this is a business. Oh, blood thinner. Uh-oh. Oh, nice catch. Toronto's going to be tough, man. I don't think you got to go on TikTok for that action. If you're looking for women, you got to go on TikTok. They're all over the place. But who can you trust? That's why I say make sure you pick the right horse. I can't pronounce your name, AD. Hello. Are you subscribed? Okay, Kevin uses YouTube. I need more subscriptions. I got to keep going. I don't know what else to talk about except success. I like talk about success. I like talk about business. I like talk about making money. I like talking about being a good dad, being a good grandpa, being a good person. You know. What do you mean? A signal on your TV? What's going on? Hey, thanks, John. I appreciate it, man. John, where are you? What state? Are you U.S.? What state are you in? How old are you? Did you just join YouTube? How'd you find me anyway? Craziness? Crazy people? Oh, I'm in Florida. I get our condo is direct Wyoming. Oh, yeah, no wonder. You got that great football player from Wyoming. What's his name? Allen? He went to Wyoming. I knew when they drafted him, I said, this guy's going to be a badass, man. Hey, how you doing, kid? You've been on me on this before. Are they useful, John? How's mine, by the way? I call it Rock Talk. My name's Rock. We talk about anything, but I like talking about life because I'm in my 70s and I want everybody to be content. That's why I said, I hope you got hope, and you do. I'm fine, Gourmet. Kali, yeah. Lucent Technologies, yeah, I know who they are. Hey, thanks, John. That's why I subscribe. You know, schedule, I just go on and see how people are feeling and so on. Hey, thanks, Kevin. Keep that family going and keep those bowling balls going, man. Don't forget contracts, sales, contracts. Get them growing. See you later, man. Millie says hi. How you doing, Millie? Millie, I don't know if you're subscribed, but hello. You male or female? I usually get male audience and older. Millie, we get a lot of male guys, and I like talking about life. Successful businessman, YouTube, seriously, because I needed something to do. I basically retired. See you, baby. Thanks, man. Hey, I'm on TikTok. TikTok's a completely new ball game, man. YouTube is more educational, inspirational. TikTok is off the charts, but it's funny. I have on both because I just like seeing what's going on with people. I'm on my man cave watching a baseball game right now. I hope that doesn't bother anybody, but that's authentic, right? Otherwise, I'm in a car with my sunglasses on. I'm in Florida, and that's part of my brand. Because when I walk around, I got cataracts. I protect my eyes with sunglasses. John, Wyoming, I hear it's beautiful, man. Do you get cold? I know you get snow, but do you get cold? I mean, everybody goes to Wyoming for hunting from the Midwest that I know. Okay, somebody studying English. Cool. That's good for YouTube, man. You know, what country are you in? Watari, 519. What country are you in? Subscribe. I'd appreciate it because then you know what I mean. How do you? I hope they don't fire me. Oh, Japan. I was in Japan in 20, 2024. In Vietnam in 2025, and I'm going back to Vietnam. Okay. Yeah, Japan, beautiful, man. You know what the thing I liked about Japan most was how the elderly looked so healthy. It was like so cool. And I know it's part of the blue zone, as they call it, you know? And Japan, Tokyo was beautiful. I mean, I loved it, you know? You could talk about the food, you could talk about everything, but the people are so friendly and respectful. It's fantastic. In Hiroshima, the museum, I cried like a baby, man. And I only drive Japanese cars. I love Japanese cars. And I've had American cars, I've had German cars, and so on. Okay, I think I'm going to go get something to eat. John, you're 2 hours difference than me, right? Mountain time. So what time is it? Maybe 7:25. You probably ate. I'm doing good, fast boy. But I'm starting to walk away. I've been pretty busy today, and I've been live on TikTok. I've been live on this, and getting ready for my trip to Vietnam. But I'm going to be on TikTok a lot and YouTube as much as possible. I need something to do to keep active besides my walking and thinking, investing, and my bowling. I cut out dating, everybody. No more dating. Takes up too much time, too much effort. Wow. I'm a microwave guy, John. Sorry, man. I'm single, been divorced twice, and that's one thing my second wife did is she taught me how to more or less eat well. So I've been pretty healthy. That was the benefit I got from my 12-year marriage with her. Well, you know what? I'll be back. I'm going to be flying high before I leave for Vietnam because that's a 22, 24-hour flight. So I'm I try to get in shape for it. So I walk a lot, I eat well, try to get enough sleep. I even lift a little weights, get the right shoes, and I travel light. John, I don't know how old you are, but think twice before you even think about getting married. You check in with me next time, man. I just show up. You're 59? God, you're a young guy, man. Good for you. Stay out of trouble and keep that hope up. Okay? I think I'm going to cash out. Okay? I'm going to cash out. I'll talk to you guys soon. And God bless everybody. Sleep well. And make sure you keep your promises to whoever you're dealing with. Okay? Good night.